Greetings, sunshines and sunnies. It is I, Queen J Lotus, Pimp Sun Kiss, coming at y'all right quick, right fast with a just quick general message that Spirit says we need to hear. But it's gonna be for the overall collective of it all. So make sure that you are tuned in, attuned. That is with your own intuition, so that you can take what resonates and leave the rest on the flow. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the specificities of these cards. So, we have the Queen of Wands. With this deck that I have, it is represented as the Queen of Clovers, aka the Queen of Clubs. And we have the Jack of Hearts, which could also be looked at as the Page or the Princess of Hearts, or the Prince of Hearts, okay? Now, straight to the point. Queen of Wands is showing up here. Is giving job well done. I'm hearing job well done. Many of us have followed the correct orders of the Most High. And our rewards, our blessings that we've been sowing and sowing and sowing and sowing and watching grow and hoping grow and just waiting for the reaping, honey. I'm hearing that some people have been in the sowing cycle for about 6 years. I'm hearing breakups that happened 6 years ago. This could be friendship breakups. Also some romantic breakups. I'm hearing some people had relationships that were also mixed in with their career or their work, their job in some certain way. So when this breakout happened, it caused you to not only go through like just a regular heartbreak, you know what I'm saying, situation, but also this had a major impact on your career and your relationship with your passion and your purpose. So for like 6 years, you've been in this deep, I'm hearing dark night of the soul type shit, this real deep healing. And y'all been like for a while wondering, what has all of this been for? Oh my gosh, why? Well, that particular experience, those particular relationships and that breakup and this dark night of the soul cycle that's been going on for many of you 6 years, it was not only just for you. Like the healing, the lessons to be learned, the experience overall, it's not something that was just for you. That experience was put in play for you to heal some generational traumas. You needed to get some redemption for ancestors of yours and potentially even one or both of your parents. But this is also going forth to have benefits for people that are coming up after you, people that you're meant to be an example for. I'm hearing that some of you are supposed to be writers, and a part of your blessings is you're about to get an opportunity for that. You've been feeling like writing, or making audio notes, doing story times and things of that nature. So this could be, okay, I'm seeing some people doing story times on YouTube or story times on social media. And your story times, like the more you do them, I'm hearing commit to that. And the more that you do them, you're going to not only like figure out how to monetize your shit, but you're going to start getting offers for monetization. And you're going to start getting feedback from people like, this is really helping me through my life. Like you're going to give people like blueprint, step-by-step, like path unlocking, road opening type of information through telling your stories that's going to help people avoid situations that you've been through, and also make it through successfully situations that you've been through. I'm hearing you all that's resonating with that, you've been feeling very alone, and going through this process and getting the feedback and the opportunities that you're going to get is going to make you realize that even though you felt alone, you're not alone as it concerns the world. And you're going to wonder why you didn't like start doing this before. But it's gonna bring you a lot of gratitude. Others of you that's gonna be like writing, I'm hearing movie deals. So if you were thinking about writing books of some sort, like definitely do that. And going forth throughout after that completion, you're more than likely like going to find some type of way. You're gonna start getting offers about transforming your books, your stories into movies. Okay. And that definitely fits also because the Queen of Wands is also about creativity, divine creativity to be exact, okay? But as you go through this process, also make sure that you are remaining grounded and making time to ground yourself. Because for a lot of you, this transition, these blessings that's coming through and these opportunities, it's going to happen real fast. Many of us are about to be snatched out of a rut. Like, and I keep hearing 6 years. That rut has been going on for like 6 years. And then I'm also hearing that the next 6 years will be like on the flip side type shit. Boy, big, big, big. And with this Jack of Hearts here, it's giving, get out of your head. Get out of your head and into your heart. Stop avoiding your emotions. And this has been a repeated message that has been coming up in multiple readings that I have done, that I've posted, that I've done for one-on-one clients. Get out of your head and into your heart. Stop neglecting your emotions. Stop neglecting how you feel and find a way to put them on paper, put them in content. Use them to create one way or another. Use them to feed your passion, because your emotions that are specifically too coming from past experiences, relationships, hardships, traumas, as well as good times, because, oh, Mother Gaia is coming through. Mother Earth is saying there has been too much pain-filled creativity and expression being put out in the air, and there needs to be more celebratory information. So for those of you that will be using your traumas to create, make sure that you are aligning it with celebratory energy, grateful energy for having made it through those things, and not from a place of dwelling and wallowing in the negative space. Make sure that you are expressing in a high vibrational sense. Make sure that the energy is very encouraging and, like I said, gratitude filled, celebration filled. I'm hearing that, okay, this message that's coming through, it is for a select group of people here. So again, exercise, taking what resonates and leaving the rest on the flow. For some people, this Jack of Hearts is a warning about gossip amongst God sending people to enlighten you about things and people that have been going on and that have been around you. So it's some hater ass energy. Some people gonna be coming to you trying to get you to turn on people that you have good relationships with, starting rumors and stuff like that, trying to divide and conquer. And then there will also be people bringing you real ass information like, hey, this person right here don't see it for you. This person right here is a backstabber. This person right here is messy. This person right here told me this and that about you, but I see you hanging with them and you might want to watch your back. So that goes back to the message from the Queen of Wands about making sure that you are staying grounded, because being grounded amongst exercising and making sure that you are in tune with your intuition, it's going to help you be able to decipher who's who. It's going to help you be able to decipher who is just trying to be messy and divide and conquer, and who is coming to you with some real ass information, genuinely trying to help you. Also hearing is some of you that have been through way too much as it concerns people chit-chatting, and your divine realm knows that sending people to tell you things about other people is just not going to phase you at all. And those of you that are in that group, Spirit is saying that they just gonna show you. They just gonna show you what's what. They ain't even gonna worry about sending nobody to really tell you nothing. They gonna straight up show you, because they already know that you're not here. You got to see and experience in order to get the information that you need. You're not going by no word of mouth. Seeing is believing for you. And they got you. And for some of you, this message has already came through. Now, some of y'all are in both categories. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest on the flow. But some of y'all have already had some sort of reveal about who are the snakes in the grass, or who is the snakes in the grass. And Spirit is saying, please release yourself from being attached to revenge. Them people gonna get what's coming to them. Don't worry about that. Focus on your redemption. Focus on your blessings. What's going great for you? What greatness are you still trying to create? Focus on that. Move forward. Don't get caught up in the Queen of Wands reverse energy, because that's honestly exactly what they want. Because for some of you, it's been made apparent to you that, and I'm hearing this straight up right now coming through, some of you have been made aware that it is spiritual workers that have beef with you, or a spiritual worker that has beef with you, and don't get attached to that. Do not get attached to wanting revenge on them. Do not get attached to being concerned about if they gonna get they just do, if they gonna get their karma, whatever, what have you. Again, Spirit got you. Spirit got you. They gonna get what's coming to them, especially because if they are spiritual workers, they should know better. Do not worry about that. And also, again, those spiritual workers that are doing, you know, whatever dark magic, whatever backstabbery they got going on, whatever mischief they got going on, they are betting on you getting attached and consumed by the reveal. of you even knowing, okay? Like, they've wanted you to know. I'm hearing that some of them, they want you to know because they want to piss you off. They want to get you out of source. They want to get your energy all over the place, and they want to get you thinking about them to the point where you are consumed with them and their image in your head and their energy so that they can keep tugging on it and so they can keep fucking with you. So again, move forward. Focus on moving forward. Pray. Do whatever you need to do to create a protective force field around you, and focus on your greatness. Focus on the high vibrations of everything, and make sure that you are also focused on celebratory energy, because that's going to help all of the potency be extra potent, okay? As it concerns everybody getting their just due, okay? Divine justice is coming through, okay? Okay, so focus on you. Focus on your improvement. Again, do not get attached to revenge. On another note, I'm hearing actions speak louder than words. And that's gearing towards the lot of people that have been having a lot of ideas, things that you want to bring into fruition that you like ready to take action on. Take action, especially with this Queen of Wands here. Take action, but move in silence, okay? Network, but don't give too much information away. When you network, be clear about things that you do, but don't tell everything that you do. And don't tell everything that you got planned and that you're going to do, okay? Now, Cinco de Mayo just came up. Cinco de Mayo just came up, and I'm hearing if you feel a need to not go out on Cinco de Mayo, like if something hits your spirit, regardless of what you got planned right now, whatever, what have you, if something hits your spirit that says, I don't think I should go out, or I don't think I feel like going out, do not go out, okay? If you go out and something hits your spirit that says, I should leave early, or I should go ahead and head out right now, do it. Don't waste no time. Don't second guess yourself. Leave. Okay? Spirit is not giving me any clear pictures on whatever, what have you, that may or may not go down on Cinco de Mayo. And again, this message may not apply for everybody, but it's coming through. And so just follow your heart. Again, with that Jack of Hearts right there. Follow your heart. You feel it up in your chest, and you know, for other people it might be your gut area. For other people, you might get like a type of pulsating feeling in the middle of your forehead, like between your eyebrows type shit. Okay? If you get that feeling that says don't go out, or you go out and you get that feeling that says, okay, I'm finna head out in the next 5 minutes, or I'm finna go ahead and head out, or I need to leave early, whatever, what have you, do it. Get on up out of there. Get on up out of there. And in general, this could be referencing to Cinco de Mayo for some people, but this is also just a general message. A fight is coming up for some people. I'm hearing verbal and actively. Tisk. I ain't gonna lie. That energy got a little heavy right there, but be careful and do what you gotta do, because this is not gonna be something that you're able to avoid. To be honest, that's what I'm getting. It's not going to be something that you're able to avoid. Some of you're going to try to avoid it, or you already have kind of been feeling like this person is really trying to make me smack the shit out of them, or this person is trying to make me cuss them the fuck out. This person trying to get a reaction out of me. And Spirit is saying, you're going to have to react. You're going to have to get this person or these people up off of you. You're going to have to react. It's a fight that has to happen. A lot of us have a hard time understanding that when we're praying for peace and when we're asking for peace, sometimes you have to go through a war in order to get that peace. And for the lot of you that this is applying to, that fight, whatever that dispute is, it's the war that you're going to have to go through in order to get to the peace that you've been praying for. Good luck! I'm sorry. That's what came through, honey. That's what came through. Some of y'all finna have to fight. Some of y'all finna have to cut some folks out. Y'all fixing to have to put them in their place. Y'all fixing to have to windmill for the gods. I ain't gonna lie. That's what came through. Now I'm gonna see if there's any one more message that is meant to come through, wants to come through. All right. So for the wrap-up message, it's taking us back to this Queen of Wands energy specifically. If you look at the imagery of how the Queen of Wands looks, her face, her facial expression to be exact, she doesn't look very enthused now, does she? So Spirit is sending me this message, and this is honestly somewhat of a repeated message from a channeled message that I did some weeks ago. And Spirit is saying that some of us are feeling bored, and some of us have been will be getting a bit frustrated with plans not going as expected. And I keep hearing summertime. And this summer, it's not going to be what a lot of people are planning for it to be. It's going to have some good things going on. It's just a lot of things are not going to go the way that a lot of people have it planned. And this is having to do with, I'm hearing some things needing to be flipped. And so Spirit is flipping it. Whereas you would usually like think you go into hermit mode during the fall and the winter because, you know, it's cold outside. So you be inside doing your thing and revving up so you can pop out during the spring and the summer. But Spirit is flipping it. This summer is going to have much more hermit mode type of energy going on. It's, for a lot of people, not going to be a whole lot of outside action. And it's going to be much more chill vibes, productivity, low-key shit. I'm hearing housekeeping. And it's giving like 8 of Pentacles energy, where the energy needs to be redirected back to establishing a set discipline routine, to doing the work that needs to be done to bring ideas into fruition, to bring businesses into fruition, to get your dream job, to get back in school like some of you have been planning to do, to go after apprenticeships and, you know, do that studious work, okay? That those internships, I'm hearing internships. I'm hearing musicians having projects that they've been like procrastinating on. I'm hearing actors and actresses that have been sleeping on themselves and just kind of, you know, accepting a little bit here and a little bit there. Spirit is going to put everybody in position to get in beast mode. To get in real Queen of Wands mode. Going after these different things and not waiting, not putting things off until tomorrow or the next day or the next day or next week, next month, this, that, and the third. So that's also why a lot of things are not going to go as planned for a lot of people, because for some people, God is wanting to bore you into a point where you're like, fuck, I ain't got nothing else to do. So you get to a point of, might as well do this, because the alternative, you know how they say, idle mind is a devil's playground. And a lot of this has been coming from, again, the energy of being all up in your head, running into your head, into your mental, in order to avoid emotion. And Spirit is dragging us out of that habit, kicking and screaming. So the Most High is canceling plans. They're canceling plans so that you can be stuck in boredom, so that you get there and then you be like fucking annoyed by your own damn mind, to the point where you force yourself out of your mind and into your heart into doing the things that you are passionate about and that you've been putting off and procrastinating and sleeping on yourself and I ain't gonna do this, or it's not this, or I don't know if I should be doing this. Well, you're finna know, you're finna find out. And it's, for some people, this process has already started and you're already like starting to reap the benefits and get used to like, okay, I'm enjoying this. I done found myself a good little routine. Every day I'm spending this amount of time, or committing my day to creating this content. I'm committing my day to doing this homework, doing these applications, researching, writing, okay, in the studio, auditioning, on set, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. And you're like, okay, I can do this. I really didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't need to do all of that procrastinating. Like, what was I so afraid of type shit? Some of us have already kind of gotten into a good little rhythm with our shit. And we like, okay. This is cool. This is cool. I can do this. And I'm already proud of myself. And I'm going to be even more proud of myself once I get all of this shit off the ground. For others, I ain't gonna lie. May and June finna kick y'all ass. I'm not gonna lie. May and June is fixing to turn y'all every which way but loose, and is fixing to kind of give y'all the blues a little bit. But definitely focus on the positive and allow yourself to remember and get in tune with the things that you're passionate about, and remember the things that you've been procrastinating on. And when and if you get into those modes of like, nothing's going to plan. Damn, I wanted to go on this trip. Damn, I wanted to go to this party. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. Da, 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 da. Remember that you got some more beneficial ideas and beneficial things that's going to really propel you and also bring in more money. Because like, ooh, this is coming through right now. This is coming through right now. Some people have a summer trip planned. And it's not going to go as planned. For some of y'all, that trip is going to get straight up canceled. And that's going to irritate the piss out of y'all. But it's going to redirect you to grinding it out. It's going to redirect you to doing something that you've been putting off and procrastinating. And when you grind that shit out and you build that shit up and you get that shit up off the ground, you going to have much more money coming in than you do now and than you have been. And you're going to get to plan that trip again. And this time, you're going to be able to get a better room. You're going to be able to do better excursions. You're going to be able to choose an upgraded package from the one that you had planned this summer. So at first, you're going to think like, I really wanted to do this shit. But when you allow the cancellation or whatever to redirect you and you go about planning this trip again, you're going to honestly be so glad because it's going to be better than the first time you planned it. Your accommodations and everything, it's going to be so much better. Like I'm hearing for some of y'all got regular plane tickets type shit. But if you accept this redirection and allow it to redirect you divinely on some shit and focus on the positive and, you know what I'm saying, grind that shit out, do what you've been procrastinating on and get that monetization. Some of y'all I'm hearing it's a business. Some of y'all I'm hearing it's a new job. It's an internship, apprenticeship, something of that nature. And y'all got fucking regular tickets for whatever. But after y'all do that and y'all plan that trip again, you're going to have first class tickets. You're going to have a motherfucking child. I'm here, like, for some I'm hearing that it's a cruise. And it's like you got a regular room this time. You got a regular room booked. But you going to fuck around and when you replan that trip, you going to be able to get one of like the business class room type shit. One of the suites. You know what I'm saying? Your excursion package and all of that shit. You're going to be able to upgrade that shit. I'll start from cussing a lot and it make y'all uncomfortable, but baby, it's what it is. But yeah, honey, yeah. So like all in all with this wrap up message, this summer for a lot of people, it's not going to go as planned. It's not going to go as planned. It's going to be a lot of cancellations for the sake of redirection, but you allow it to redirect you divinely and optimistically, and you use that new acquired time that you get from those cancellations to pour into a passion, specifically those that you can monetize and accept the monetization opportunities that more than likely will come from those. The next time around, once you get that shit up off the ground and you reap them benefits, and I'm hearing like, you know what I'm saying? These things are going to be happening quick for a lot of people. Like I'm hearing winter for a lot of people, fall, winter. And I'm hearing that a part of the purpose too is again for you to get a good disciplined routine. This is helping a lot of people establish a work-life balance and to also get your finances in order. And so this is helping a lot of people get a good rhythm so that when these benefits start getting in, you get yourself a good rhythm by fall, winter type shit, that distractive, that cancellation, redirection as energy is going to lift up. And you're going to have more, you're going to have these little windows where you're able to fit in these other leisure things, right? And that's going to help you get a good set routine of, on these days, I grind it out. And then on these days, I have playtime. I recess. On these days, I rest and relax. Okay? And you're going to get a good routine with that. And then by spring, summer, a lot of the things that you had planned for this summer, you're going to be able to replan and you're going to be able to do it, ooh, like 5-10 times better than what you plan to do it this summer. Baby. But don't like fret type shit. Don't feel bad because there's a deeper sense of enjoyment, pleasure, gratitude, and celebration, and a sense of being proud of yourself that is going to come quicker than you think from these redirections. There's going to be a greater sense of fulfillment that will come from these redirections sooner than fall and winter, sooner than next year. Okay. So don't fret. It's for a lot of people, like I said, it's not going to go as planned, but just because it don't go as planned doesn't mean that it's going to be bad. Okay. Okay. Now, to finally close this out, I am not going to lie. Some people have been ignoring certain messages that have been coming through from your divine realm. You've been ignoring certain signs. Again, this procrastination energy. And some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, are going to have to learn and be redirected the hard way. Please do not let it break you. Let it make you. Go ahead and take that lesson and get it over with, so that you can get back on the track that you are supposed to be on. Okay? Okay. Again, take what resonates. Leave the rest on the floor. Do your meditations and all of that. And child, if you want to get some deeper elaboration and clarification, see where you fall in this reading and what messages are specifically for you and what you can do to make the most and the best of everything, hit me up. And with all that being said, child, if I do say so myself, honey, I have milked this cow dry. And I'm thoroughly appreciative for the exchange of vibes. And if you're feeling synchronized, please do me a divine design and like, share, and subscribe so that you can be one of the first to be back through these queenly quarters for the next time. And be sure to bless my comment section with your questions and conversations. And as always, I bid you in all ways light, love, healing, and liberation. Emphasis on liberation. Mwah.